I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hey friends, and welcome back to Campione Reacts, where we are talking about the nonsense from, well, Twitter, InstaFace, Bookgram, all those places when it comes to dating and relationships, because oftentimes you are peppered with just the worst information and advice possible, and we want to fix that. We want to have a more nuanced conversation about relationships. Nadia from Horror with Nads, and the lovely Steph from My Nerdy Home. Ladies, how are you on this wonderful day?
Good.
I'm doing good. I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, I'm glad we're all having a great time, but we're going to watch something. And this is a weird one because I don't like this trend. This is a recent TikTok trend. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but it's everybody like calling out what are their bare minimums.
Making you feel like you're actually worth their time. The bare minimum is understanding how you feel loved and doing that. The bare minimum is communication. Hey babe, I'm gonna be busy today, so I won't be able to respond, but I will talk to you later. Bare minimum. Respecting your body and your physical boundaries like an actual person and not committing a felony. Bare minimum. Understanding that space is healthy and has nothing to do with the other person or your interest in them. Bare minimum. Supporting your hobbies and interests. Bare minimum. Planning out thoughtful dates that consider your interests and their interests and your budget. Bare minimum. Making time for you even though they're super busy. Bare minimum. This one's kind of if you've already been dating for a while, but putting in the effort to actually have a relationship and get to know the people that matter to you and the people that are important to you, bare minimum. Actually engaging in difficult conversations that enrich your relationship, bare minimum. Like, who are you dating? Why are you trying to raise a boy? Leave. You're too pretty to be doing that. Hey God, it's me again for 2025. Please, please bless my beautiful, beautiful girls with more than the bare minimum. Amen.
Yeah, I don't know how to react to that. I'm gonna make Nadia go first.
I don't know how to react to that either. I don't. She was listing off bare minimums like that are just normal dating, courting, and dating. So, who is she dating? Who is not doing these things for you? Who is not planning dates? Who is not like respecting your body and choices? And who are you dating? Just I don't understand what she was trying to say. Steph, maybe you have more insight. I don't know.
I think that the bare minimum that a lot of the things that I agreed with her with on her bare minimums, these are the things that should be happening. You know, like this is the minimal effort, the effort that should be put into a relationship that should just automatically be there. You know, talking through things, enriching your relationship with conversation, respecting yourself and your body. Like, yeah, all of those are things that should just be happening. They should just be a part of an initial relationship. When she was saying like, who are you? Who are these people? Those are the people that are just like dating to have fun. They're not respecting their body, so they're going to go and sleep with someone on the first date without really like getting to know them. They're just there to sleep around. Not really putting in any effort into a date because they're just there to have some fun, right? So a lot of the things that she said, I agreed with. Those are like the bare minimum things that should be happening when you're dating somebody. So, and that's like dating somebody to be in a relationship. It seems like that's what she's talking about here. Dating somebody to be in a relationship with, not just sleep around with.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is a confusing one. This trend is because people are going to take this 1,000 different ways. And she seemed to say mostly good things for the most part. There's some out that were out there and some that were seemed like they didn't really connect with the subject matter, but it gets worse. Like I started with this clip for a reason because there's some real odd bare minimums that I'm like looking at some of these people and going, what? And in fact, let's look at one of those.
I'm happy I'm married. I could never do this dating. God bless anybody who's dating.
If he's doing the bare minimum, do not beg him to do more. All I want you to do is simply say this. I'm not mad, I'm not upset. I just don't think that we're looking for the same things. I'm looking for someone who wants to be consistent and put in effort, and I just don't think that's you. I promise you that comment will hit him a lot harder than whatever complaint you have. Follow me for more videos like this.
Let me play it again. I have no idea what she
absolutely
said.
Hang on, I'll rewind.
If he's doing the bare minimum, do not beg him to do more. All I want you to do is simply say this. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I just don't think that we're looking for the same things. I'm looking for someone who wants to be consistent and put in effort, and I just don't think that's you. I promise you that comment will hit him a lot harder than whatever complaint you have. Follow me for more videos like this.
I love that she's teaching women how to be manipulative in their relationships, because that's basically what she just said. If they're only doing the bare minimum, I want you to say this, and that'll make them do more without asking them to do more. So yeah, she's just teaching how to be manipulative, which is not a good thing. It's a very unhealthy thing in a relationship. So great, she's giving out unhealthy advice. That should be very helpful and should not backfire at all.
Oh, no, of course, that is definitely not going to backfire on you or drive somebody away that maybe you didn't want to. But Nadia, you were over there with a look. What do you got?
I'm with Steph. I mean, if this guy hasn't already shown you that, again, it goes back to dating with an intent. They haven't shown and put more effort than the bare minimum, which, by the way, I think the bare minimum label is just dumb. It's just, these are dating. This is how you court people with your dating intent, whether you're dating for fun or dating for marriage. This is how to date. And labeling bare minimum, it's just, anyway. Steph's right. Manipulation, it does not work. Men do not like to be manipulated. Once they find out they're manipulated, it's similar, I believe, to being disrespected and humiliated. This is just not something they're cool with. And honestly, if he's not putting the effort in, then he's not the right person.
Or you haven't outlined the boundaries or the expectations or what your intentions are, and that's the whole conversation. Nobody's willing to have it. And if you're going to be an adult, you have to have those conversations. You know, like the first girl said, you've got to have tough conversations in order to move forward in a relationship, because you should understand, you know, not just about yourself, but about your partner. You need to see it from both perspectives in order to, you know, come to a rational adult process in dating. It's just the way it is. All right, let's look at the next one. This one you're going to love.
Okay, these are the bare minimums that you should expect from a man when you're looking for a boyfriend. And I know those pressed men are gonna be like, oh, where's the bare minimum for women? Literally, shut up. I'm talking about men, not women. So ladies, here we go. Number 1, affection through love language. I think you should know what your love language is and try to like give you love in the way that you want to be loved, because what if your love language is like gift and he's just giving you words?
Okay. All right. There's a list here. I mean, this is somebody who spent time on their iPhone and typed it into their list, you know, what it is that they wanted to talk about here. And right off the gate, she's talking about something I don't understand. I have now said this 4 times on this program in various places and recordings that we have done. I don't love language. Explain that to me, Lucy, because I don't know what it is. And second, if your love language is me just buying you a stream of presents all the time, that's not a love language. That's my bank account. You want my debit card. You want a gold card. You want to, spend my money infinitely. Gifts are given not out of expectation. They're bonuses, extras. They're the extra thoughts that guys have. Somebody tell me I'm wrong here. A, what's a love language? And B, how can it be money?
I will say that she already lost me when she said, men, shut up. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about women. That tells me that she's coming at these bare minimums from an extremely narcissistic main character mindset of, we're the most important thing. You should be lucky to have us. And ladies, because of that, these are the bare minimums that you should expect in your relationship. She's already disrespecting like all of the men, because she's disrespecting like what are the bare minimums for women? They don't care about the bare minimums that men want, because they're the main character, and that men should be lucky to have a woman in their life. That she's coming from that mindset. So anything that she says is irrelevant, because it's coming from, I already don't respect men, but you know what? If you want one in your life, this is what you should be the bare minimum in a relationship, if you even want one with a man. Like, it's so dismissive that I would have already passed. I would have skipped whatever her bare minimums were.
Yeah. This is a scroll to the next kind of a thing there, and she's got more to say, Steph. So hang on, because it does get better. But I want to hear, Nadia, what do you think? Because she seems like fun.
Love languages are projections of what they are expecting to receive or what they do for other people. So if she loves giving gifts, say to her girlfriends or family, she expects whoever she's going to date is the same mindset that they're going to love giving her gifts or whatever. I think love language, the label of it's dumb as well as bare minimums. I think people just like to label things because they don't like to express how they feel. Like if they feel, hey, my love language is act of service. I like to do things for you. So thus, I think you should do things for me. Well, maybe that's not how the person shows their affection or shows that they care for. Shut up is like the worst thing in the world.
I feel like
Like,
a
why
love
am I
language.
taking it?
Yeah, I feel like love
Yeah.
language is it's just another way of trying to turn women or trying to turn men into women. Because
It
they
just, I agree.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they expect certain things and they don't want they expect certain things. They expect you to act in a certain way when with like the whole gift giving thing, and they will accept nothing less than that. So yeah,
Yeah, ladies, if you want to turn your dudes into ladies, just have them chug a bunch of soy lattes every day, and you're good. Anyway, we're gonna move on from there.
Maybe it's not reciprocated. Number 2, he has date nights and plans. I'm not saying he needs to plan every single time you guys hang out, but I think once a month or something like that, some special occasion, I think that's nice because it shows that he put some time and effort into figuring out what you guys are going to do and picturing what you guys are going to do. So that's important. Okay, number 3, lending shoulder when crying. If he's not there for you during your sad times, he doesn't deserve you on your happy times. So let him be there for you. Or actually, yeah, that man needs to be there for you. Okay, number 4. Compliments. If he's not complimenting you, saying that you're pretty, you're beautiful, or not even just that, just like, oh, I like your something. Compliments. Does he even look?
he's yeah.
She wants to date a woman. Just date a
Let's date a
woman.
woman. Just date a woman.
Just date a woman at
Just
this
date a
point.
woman.
Look, if you're going to date a woman, the highest divorce rate is between ladies, lesbians, and so is the highest physical domestic violence occurs between ladies as well, as far as reported goes.
I think I think the date night makes sense. That I understand. But again, that is like I hate the word bare minimum. That's dating. That's like courting your partner. That's just standard.
It's frustrating again as a man because I mean, we're already going to deliver whatever we have to offer. I mean, guys will move mountains for you. You just have to ask, like, hey, can you hang this mirror? Can you show me how you hang this mirror? It's a manipulative way to get a man to do it, but they'll absolutely do it. They'll drop everything to explain how they're going to hang the mirror that you want them to hang because they're dudes. I don't know, Steph. This one, she hit my buttons for like a lot of different reasons. She probably seemed to have hit yours as well. What do you think?
Yeah. She should just date a woman. The whole like planning a date and the fact that she, gave them some grace, like at least once a month, have them plan something. That's totally fine. I agree with that. Although I would have just completely skipped this video altogether. The rest of it, like have him be your shoulder to cry on whenever you're crying. Not every time, sometimes you don't need that every time. In a moment of crisis, or if you need help figuring something out and you want them to help you solve it, help you work through it, then sure, yeah, because they're going to want to help you solve it. They're going to want to try and fix it for you. So absolutely, yeah, if you want to go to your partner, and this is like in a relationship, not just somebody that you are casually dating, um if you're in a relationship and you're having problems with something and you're crying, or you're in a crisis or something and you're crying, then yeah, you're going to want a little bit of comfort from your partner, absolutely. But not every time, like, oh my gosh, this movie is so sad, can you come over here so I can cry on your shoulder? Like, let's be realistic here. It can't be every single time. And the last one that she said was compliments. It goes back to, you have your girlfriends for that. If you want to be complimented, that you have your girlfriends. You want that validation, you have your girlfriends for that. if you ask him, it's not, I don't feel like that type of thing comes naturally for men. You have to like buy a new outfit and be like, hey, does this look pretty? Does this look nice? And he'll be like, yeah, that looks great. That's how you get a compliment out of somebody. Oh my gosh, look, I just got my nails done. What do you think? They look great. That's how you get a compliment out of a man. It's not going to come automatically. They're not there to, it's not going to be something that they notice right away. It's going to be something like, hey, I got this. Do you like it? Yes, I do. Like, other than that, you have your girlfriends to automatically compliment your haircut, compliment your outfit, compliment something, get that validation from your girlfriends, not from a man, because they're not women. They're not going to automatically do that. It's not something that is inherently in a man to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Final words are for you today, Nadia. What do you think? Anything to add?
I agree somewhat, but with the vulnerability of being the shoulder to cry on, I read somewhere and it kind of stuck with me. The person you choose to be your lifetime partner is going to be the person that holds your hand when your parents go. It's going to be the person that holds your hand if you're having children, the birth of your child and stuff. That's going to be the person who's going to be with you with your most vulnerable moments. And men will be there for you. They will hold you. But as always, they want to solve the issue. They're not going to be the person that has... women, we're emotional. We think with emotions. They're not going to have the emotional outbursts as we do. And I hate to use outbursts, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. But again, they're going to be there. They are your protector. They're the person you're going to lean on, and they're going to want to solve everything for you. And let them be that person. Don't try to change them into women. It's why women and men have this dynamic that works so well.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. And look, I mean, men will be there in all of the trying times, and we'll be the shoulder to cry on. But that is our natural mindset, is to solve issues. And some of these things are just experiences that you can't get away from, and you just have to march through them. And guess what? The men will be there for that too. And with that, I'm just going to say I'm finding the fact that I can find plenty of these bare minimums clips too easily to be a problem. And we're going to have to focus more deeply on this in the future. So, and we will. And with that, just a quick reminder, these two lovely ladies deserve your support elsewhere. That's right. They both have amazing channels and opportunities to hang out with them, even when you're a member of their channel, like what Nadia does over on Horror with Nads. You could be a member over there and watch a watch party with her. That sounds like fun. Or you could hang out with Steph, who gives you lots of extra value and opportunity to laugh and enjoy yourself. You could probably, take her up on a game of getting beat by her in Mario Kart or something fun. But do check her out on My Nerdy Home amongst everything else that they do, because they're starting to be everywhere now. So watch out. I've got the most powerful ladies on YouTube and Rumble and Odyssey and Minds and Getter and X and Kick pretty soon. Man, I'm going to spread myself like a virus. Not just kidding. On that note, on behalf of Campione Reacts, once again, we're out.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.